Welcome back. The Welsh Fest podcast, episode number 9, lesson 1.8 on the website. I got a nice comment earlier on Spotify, I think. Yes, someone left a message saying they like the podcast and they like the website. So that's good, very encouraging, thank you. Right then, this episode's called Podlediadau, and that means podcasts. Okay, so along with radio, which is the main thing I suggest using is radio, and that includes podcasts. But I put them in their own separate page because they've evolved in a different way to radio. But essentially, it's the same thing, isn't it? So in the digital environment, so. Podcast, there's some good stuff. I wasn't trying to set out and compete with a website that's out there that's really good called Ypod, which means ThePod. So I wasn't trying to compete with them, so I didn't want to have a massive list of stuff because they've already done a really good job of listing Welsh language stuff. But what they don't do is they can't list the BBC stuff as well. So what I've tried to do is list stuff that I'm interested in, a nice spread of others, the independent ones, and a link to a pod, and a link to the BBC, and a link to even individual ones that are listed in the overall BBC link there anyway. So on the website there's quite a few links for podcasts. I started to use it because I realised that I might not get every dialect that I wanted on Radio Cymru. It's based in Aberystwyth, but they do move about a little bit. But it's very fair. There's lots of there's northern dialects, Tyrowen and Dolmay and Man and Rogers on there, Doodah in the morning, it'll come to me. So anyway, there's a few up there who are from the north, and there's quite a few south dialects, and Cardiff and Pembrokeshire, Carmarthenshire, all these different places. There's lots of dialects on Radio Cymru, so that's really good. I thought they were missing a few dialects for the northeast. So I hope someone can correct me and put me to somebody else. But I started to look at where I could get different dialects that filled up the gaps, because I was starting to analyse the accents, the dialects, and where these people were from, what words they were using, sort of thing, So there's a list of podcasts there, and that's for the reason why I suggest listening to podcasts on radio is to listen to all the different ways of saying things in Welsh. One of my favourites is Tyrowen. He's from Anglesey, so Ynys Môn. He's got a good north accent for you, and also I listen to Sean Coffey, mainly because they're some of the main ones in the daytime, but they're older than I am, and they've got a really wide dialect, so they both move about a little bit, they both travel with their work, so they know the stuff, they use words to their own area, but they have a wide vocabulary too, so they're very good to listen to for learners, I think, as well. So they're the two that I really like. When it comes to the podcasts that were filling up the gaps, now I started to look at places in the northeast where I am, sort of Wrexham, Flintshire, and moving down. I found a podcast that satisfied that in one, which was Podlediadau. Podlediadau. I got my mixed up. Doctoriaid Cymraeg, and that's Stephen Owen Rule, known as Dr. Cymraeg, and Sarah Louise Wheeler, who's known as Sarah Erthig now. She's from Erthig in Wrexham. She went to the same high school that I went to. I went to what I like about those people is the passion that they give to learning Welsh, and what it led me on to was, you'll read this in the About section of the website, it led me on to watching Welcome to Wrexham and realising that these American-Canadian fellas from the football, Robert Ryan, were pushing Welsh as well, and I really like that because I've been away for a while. I've been away from Wales for 30 years. I came back last year to help Mum, and when I grew up when I was a kid, when I left my primary school, none of the Welsh kids wanted to go and do Welsh medium high school. Well, I went to the English one, but English had only been around there 2 years, and I loved Welsh. I loved learning new stuff. So, because I was naughty and at the same time very clever, I thought a challenge of doing all my high school in a different language would keep me grounded. And it did for a while, but anyway, read up on that. So, podcasts. Okay, there's ones there listed. Like I said, they got the BBC Sound stuff there, and in there you got really good ones. You got Beti George. Beti George is like your Michael Aspel or that's a bloke. I'm thinking of someone like Angela Rippon maybe. But anyway, somebody who's been around, established for years on end. She's in her 80s and she's interviewed everybody you can think of in the Welsh scene, basically all the actors, writers, politicians, sports people, and they've all got different accents too, you see. So when she interviews them, you get to hear different accents and how she and that's really interesting too. So there's 412 episodes there at the moment of Beti I Phobl, which means Beti and her people. And then there's loads of Tidders, and there's loads of Podlediadau, Dysgu Cymraeg, so that's a learners podcast. There's other ones. If you go on Ypod, the people on there, I don't know who runs it, I've not checked yet. They do a really good job. They're pushing it on social media, individual podcasts. There's lots of... It's a really good medium for Welsh to continue and survive. Normal people can just make a podcast, and we can pick up accents and hear lots of different things are going to get recorded that might not have. So, so it's a really good medium. It's growing and growing and growing. It's very useful as a learner. I've used it a lot. Basically, when I go to the gym, I can't get the internet sometimes, so it's great for me. So I just download episodes of Beti I Phobl and Tidder Owen's show, and I also put some music on a guy called Tipper I like. He's not Welsh, I don't think, but the beats just keep me moving on the machines. Right, where are we? Are we doing for time? Oh, that's not bad. Okay. So there's ones there for children, because somebody left me a comment earlier that we're going to be teaching the toddler Welsh as well, which is brilliant. So there's a thing called Stori TikTok listed on the website already. There's a fun introduction to the history of Welsh literature, which is Hen Iaith. That's really good. I really like that. I've only listened to a few episodes of that, and I've only listened to a few episodes of many things, but I've just been jumping around, getting a nice spread so I can give feedback on things. What else have we got there? So we're talking about the dialects. On the page I've listed all the dialects, where the people are from, what they're about, and a television sort of interview with them on Ypod usually. So you can see some of these sort of presenters and hosts, radio hosts, put on the spot themselves being interviewed, and there's different accents. So it just made it interesting. Yes. So, yeah. What else could I recommend? We've got the music there, but I really like the interplay between. There's some of the shows on Radio Cymru. They have like a male presenter and a female presenter together. There's quite a few of them, and it's really good, the interplay. So you get to hear different voices and expressions in Welsh. So that's why I'm recommending it. See you.